Talk Live with JL
Night
King.
Talk Live with JL and Sunny. They talk about it all, the serious and the funny. LGBT community, keep it 100. We gon' be honest, ooh, we gon' be honest. Tonight's gonna be controversial. I'm predicting in the script with no rehearsal. Keep the whole world tuned in. Night Talk Radio. Night Talk Live. Night Talk Live. Night Talk Live. Don't touch the dial, tune in now. Night Talk Live. Night Talk Live. Night Talk Live. Turn it up now, 'cause we on now. Night Talk Radio. Night Talk Radio. Night Talk Radio. JL and Sunny. Ooh, Night Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. Once again, welcome to Night Talk Live with JL King. This is Loudmouth Radio, and we want to thank all our listeners for tuning in to this episode of this show. We're very appreciative of all our listeners that have been dedicated over the last few months, listening to us as we're growing and maturing on air. We want to thank all of our listeners tonight for listening in online. If you're at loudmouthradio.com, you also can call in at 347-826-7520. That is our guest call-in number where you can actually listen live. And if you have some desire to speak with our host or guest, make sure that you hit the number 1 on your phone. Now, we also want to recognize that this show is a very prestigious show. It's going to be what we consider our premier launch of sharing with the world that J.L. King, our host for this evening, and his ex-wife, Brenda Browder, is going to actually be showcased on Oprah, Where Are They Now, on Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're really excited, for our brother here to actually come into his alignment. And this is his 3rd time on Oprah. So we're really excited about where he's come, where he's headed. And this show has just been growing. Our listeners have been growing and listening in, and we're just grateful that people are tuning in each and every week, whether they're dialing in or listening to their phone, or even if you missed the live broadcast, people are actually archiving on-demand shows, which is available 24/7. Now, this show is being actually broadcast live via Internet through Blog Talk Radio. You can actually go directly to our website, loudmouthradio.com. We'll bring you straight to our Blog Talk channel, which will allow you to be able to listen right in online. You also can chat with us. So if you'd like to speak with us, you want to share something, you can do that right online. We'll be able to moderate and talk back and forth with you. And we just want to thank you again for coming in, and want to make sure that you cue in each and every week. We broadcast live every week with 3 different shows, and this show has been growing by leaps and bounds. So I want to make sure that everyone is aware that's listening. If you have a business and you would like to advertise with us, contact Loudmouth Media offices at 706-363-3895. Now, that number again, 706-363-3895. And we're available Monday through Friday. And we just want to thank everyone for tuning in. Now I'm going to bring in your host, Mr. J.L. King, and we wish you well this evening.
Good evening. How's everyone? Welcome to Night Talk Live with your host, J.L. King, a.k.a. Daddy King. I want to welcome everybody tonight to this very special show. As you know, I'm on the air now from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to give a special shout-out and a special thank you to all my Facebook friends who have been promoting the show. Also on Sunday, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I hope everybody is sitting in front of their TV screen, or at least TiVoing it or recording it. I did find out from the OWN Network executive today that my segment is the very first one at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It looks like it's going to be probably a whole half of a show, which is about 30 minutes minus commercials. So I'm excited. I know that the executive at OWN are excited. They got me tweeting. They want me to tweet live throughout the show. So I'll be tweeting and taking questions from people who are Twitters. I want to give a special shout out to Lionel Williams, who is my boy and our own ambassador. He's already started the whole tweeting process. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous at the same time. Whenever you are given an opportunity to have a platform like OWN, where it reaches millions and millions of people around the world, it can be very nervous. So I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm not nervous, because I am, but at the same time, it's my third time, and every time I've been nervous to watch the show. So I'm just going to give it my very best and sit back and try to enjoy the show. I know a lot of you have been asking me about, am I having a party or premiere party or a viewing party? It was my hopes and prayers to do something Sunday, but the venue did fall through, so it doesn't look like, unless something comes up, if you're a Facebook friend, check my Facebook page. If something comes up at the last minute, I definitely would like to have my friends here around me to enjoy watching this show with me. Tonight's a special show because, again, this is the first time that exclusively that you, the listeners, will have opportunity pre the show on Sunday to hear my ex-wife and my best friend and my baby's mama, Brenda Browder, and I together. We're going to not give you too much about the show, but we just want to talk to you about why we came together, why we wrote a book together called The X Factor, as well as why we want to take our message of forgiveness, love, and healing on the road. Also, I think her husband, Lauren, might also come onto the show as well. So, we have created this new normal as a family, and I think that our family could be the type of family that could really eliminate a lot of drama, stress, and even killings that goes on when the family breaks up, when there's tension, when there's animosity, when there's cheating, and even when there's lack of trust. Because if she and I could do it and having our relationship and our life displayed around the world for now almost over 10 years, we have been on public display. I know I have, and she has too, as my ex-wife, and our children as well. So, again, we feel good about what we do. We don't listen to people who are naysayers or who people to tell her that they could never forgive their husband if they did what I did to Brenda. You will find from Brenda that she is a wonderful lady, and she's very spiritual, and she's very kind, and she has a great sense of humor, and I love when we're together as a family. I think I love to be together as a family. So it's good. This is going to be a good conversation tonight. Again, we're going to give you just a little bit, just whet your appetite, because we don't want to steal the thunder from the show on Sunday, because I don't want Miss Oprah to call me tonight and tell me, how dare you give it away. So we'll sit back and enjoy a great conversation. But before we go into bringing Brenda on the show, the guest is going to give you just an update like I do every single week when I'm on the air to talk about what's going on in my life and in my world. First of all, I'm excited that I am going to Los Angeles on Monday. I'm going to be there for a whole week to work with a very big celebrity family that's going to, they asked me to come out and write or co-write a book about this huge, all I want to say is huge individual. I can't give you a name right now, but I'm leaving for Los Angeles, according to my team, on Monday, and I'll be out there all next week, only to fly back into Atlanta next week, where I'm co-hosting and hosting the red carpet of another major event that's going on in Atlanta, the African Travel Council. They have a presence in Atlanta, and next week they're doing some type of special awards that's going to be hosted by Monica Kaufman, and I also will be the host of the red carpet. So I'm excited about that. As well as a lot of other good things going on. God is good, and I always give him the praise, and I always give him the glory, and I thank him for his favor, because if it wasn't for him, I couldn't do it. I want to give a shout-out to the producer and the owner and the founder of Loudmouth Radio. That's Sunny herself. She is the lady behind the brain power, the visionary behind this growing network. Also want to give a shout-out to my also co-host as Jazzy Jones, who's on every every Tuesday night with a wonderful show. She talks about everything dealing with sex, food, relationships, behavior, flowers, clothes, you name it, she's going to bring it to you. My other colleague, Roderick Y. Watkins, who's really deep into meditation and prayer, and his show really will enlighten you and empower you. So definitely tune in to my colleague's show. And then on Wednesday night, Sunny has her own show now. So we're trying to bring it to you full force because we are here for you and we are here to serve you. And we're here to serve you. So this is what it's all about. Again, like Sunny said earlier, we need your help. We need your support. We need for you to put some money on the table and use our platform of reaching thousands and thousands and thousands of people to promote your business, your event, your service, or anything that you got going on that you need to expand your brand. Get in contact with Sunny so she can talk to you about our very reasonable rates that we offer, and everybody needs to have somebody on their team to get the word out about whatever it is you're trying to sell, from a pound cake to a clothing line to a perfume line to a Mary Kay Cosmetics to insurance salesmen to real estate people. Whatever it is that you need to expand your brand and your marketing, your service, please get in contact with Sunny. You can reach us on our Facebook page as well as you can call in tonight. While Brenda's on the air, we would like for anybody who's listening to call in and ask us a question. We will be talking about our new book called The X Factor that you can order only at the X Factor bookandtour.com. That's THEXEX Factor bookandtour.com. It's an amazing book. You got to get it. We put our heart and soul into it, and we wrote it just for you so you can heal, move on, love again, and be your true self and walk in your destiny. So it's all good. We're excited for a beautiful day. Even with the pollen being as high as this day, and I took my dogs to the park, and Miss Mother Nature ran me home. I was gagging, choking, eyes was running, nose was running. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't wait to get into my home so I could just start popping pills and spraying stuff on my nose. And I don't even carry a tissue no more. I take a roll of toilet paper with me. I have a roll of toilet paper in the car, one beside my bed. Everywhere I go, I got Charmin beside me because a tissue, a handkerchief is not going to get it. I need a roll of toilet paper because I got sinuses and allergies that are no joke. No joke at all. I know Benadryl. People tell me, take Benadryl. But Benadryl will knock you out. It's a great way to get a good night's sleep. But I don't want Benadryl. A lot of people say, well, try different things. And I've tried it all, even things kettle pot. The kettle pot is my favorite thing right now because it definitely opens up my sinuses and allows me to breathe at night. So I know for my other fellow allergy sufferers, just hang in there. This also soon shall pass. I will be glad. So it's all good. We're just happy and we're excited. I'm excited about just being alive. I'm excited that we're doing some big things here on Night Talk Live with your host, JL, a.k.a. Daddy King. Also, I put on Facebook today that I was going to give away 3 books, 3 of the new X Factor books to a lucky listener. So throughout the interview with Brenda, I will ask you to call in. If you're the first one to get through, then you will win a book, The X Factor. You will have it first in your community. I think that Brenda's going to be coming on in another couple of minutes. So I think she's ready for us, and we're ready for her. And, again, I'm excited to introduce to a few and introduce to a lot my friend and my children's mother and my co-author and someone who's known me since I was 17 years old. So on that note, I'm going to introduce to the world is Brenda Stone Browder. Brenda, how are you?
I am wonderful. Oh, my gosh, you're so long-winded. Radio is so appropriate for you.
Is it? Really? Did I do a good job?
Hello? Yes? What'd you say?
Oh, did I do a good job?
You did an excellent job. You still like to talk.
I still like to run my mouth. You know I like to run my damn mouth, and I'm good at doing that. If I don't do nothing else, I've always wanted to be a radio personality anyway, so this is just a natural for me to be on the radio. So you know me, you know me forever. If nothing else, I have the gift of gab.
A gift of gab and persuasion.
And persuasion. I can say ice to Eskimo. Okay, so you know, but we ain't gonna talk about me. This show is not about me, it's about us and our amazing appearance on Where Are They Now on the OWN Network this coming Sunday. We're not going to give too much of that out because we want people to be watching the network on Sunday. I just want you to come on. So we like to talk about
watch the show, read the book. So tonight we'll just let the audience get acquainted with us. With me. They're already acquainted with you. And I just thank you for bringing me on tonight.
Oh,
no so special.
You know what? I just want you to I want you, people always ask me about you, always have for the past 10 years. So I want to set up, and I just want you to talk and tell my listeners about who you are, about what you're into, what you know about your life. Just let people get to know you, okay?
You know what? Tell them about me. My life. My life is an open book. What can I say? And it's all been orchestrated by God. Sometimes we say, if I could just turn back the hands of time and turn things around and do things differently, no, I would not do that. I cherish every bit of my experience, every bit of my journey. And even the portion, where to some it doesn't seem so great because it's brought me to where I am today. And, you can't regret any of the things that's happened to you in the past because it is setting you up for your future. It's amazing. God has been amazing in this journey. Being married to you and having the beautiful 2 children that we have together, they're awesome. Ebony was over here today talking to me, and we were looking at the television. We had it down, actually, and it was on the OWN network. And she says, Mom, I think I just saw you. And then a commercial came on, and it was a commercial that our son, Brandon, designed with his partner. I was just amazed at what God has done in our life. Yes, the commercials with the Keep Good Going commercials. Yes. Look at God. Look at God. It's nothing but God. Nothing but God. How awesome is that? Yes. So we have produced 2 wonderful children. Ebony is a teacher, and Brandon is a design artist, a graphic artist. And as we speak, he's in Germany. He has traveled to Germany, and I am just so proud of our children. And I'm proud of Lauren, who my son with my husband, my present husband, Lauren Jr., and he is just doing his thing too. I'm proud of all of them. The best part about this reconciliation that we have experienced is that the children get to be with both their parents, both their mother and their father, in a setting where there's no animosity, no discord, it's just love. There's nothing but love. So, what can I say? As I'm rambling, I'm also telling you a lot about us. So catch the little tidbits. I'm remarried and I have a son, and our children are doing well. And they encourage us to go out and speak out on how to blend a family that has been broken apart. Jay, what can you say?
That's right. Now, tell my listeners, you left Ohio where we were born and we grew up, and now you're living in Largo, Maryland. What made you and your husband Lauren leave Ohio and end up in Largo?
Every time I went to the grocery store, people would say hi, and then they would say, I saw your ex-husband on Oprah. I saw you on Oprah. They would say, I'm thinking, okay, I need another life. I need to get away from this small town, and that the only thing I can do is make a pie, and people remember me from my ex-husband. And I just wanted to expand my horizons, and my husband was retired. He retired, so we thought, well, let's go to the East Coast. I've always wanted to live here since you and I were together. And, the kids are on this end, the children, I should say, are on this end of the country, and most of them are. And it was just we needed a change. We needed to grow, even though, we're older. We're not dead yet, and we still wanted to explore and do those things that we love to do. So that's what brought us here. And had I not come here, God wouldn't have been able to pushed me on. I was pushed into this next phase of my life, and it's just part of the plan.
Gotcha. So how has Lauren, your husband, how has he adjusted to being in the Maryland area now?
He loves the area. He absolutely loves the area. He's retired, but he had to get himself a part-time job so that, because he loves being around people. And this job affords him to interact with people. And he actually is promoting the book on his job. Don't tell anybody. But he gets a lot of people saying, I know who you are. And he shares with them as, he greets them at his job. But he does. He loves the area and wouldn't turn around and go back to Ohio for nothing.
That's wonderful. He's a great guy, and he's a cool cat, and I love being around him. And we've come a long way, and I can't wait to see you guys again really soon. So tell the listeners, my listeners, about the book. This book was something long and something that we jointly decided to do together. And for people who are listening, it's hard to write a book with a co-writer, because you got two different opinions, two different styles of writing, two different visions. So when you can come together and write a book together and make it happen, we both need to pat ourselves on the back, because it's hard to do that.
It is very difficult, very difficult. But, we have a wonderful editor. And the vision that she had for the book, I couldn't imagine, how can I write this book? Because, we tried it twice before. We had the book cover ready and the copy ready. We just couldn't finish that. It wasn't time. It wasn't God's timing. And we've tried it, like I said before, but this time with our co-writer, she allowed us to ease into that. Sometimes you have to have someone else looking in on that that idea that you have to see, how you can make it happen. And, it was difficult for us to agree on what content that we wanted to put in the book, on the style that we wanted to do, but I like the style that it has. When you open up the book, listeners, when you purchase it, you will see the style that we have, and it makes it flow. I share what I have to say. JL shares his thoughts, and it just blends. It works without compromising each of our beliefs. It really works. And
I want people also know that it wasn't always a walk through the park. We argued and we disagreed, but at the end we had a good product. And also one of the special features of the book is that we put some personal family pictures in the middle of it, where you can actually see pictures of Brenda and I going to the prom. Me and my afro, her afro. You can also see our wedding pictures and pictures of me when our kids were small. And so anyway, the book is really very special to us, as well as we're opening up once again our personal lives for the world to see and really come into who we are as a family and who we are as individuals. So again, the book is powerful, and we were proud of it, and we're hoping that it is a humongous success. I think, like you said, if God is with it, who can be against it? So, we're just hoping that it will take off, and as well as our tour. Our tour, our website is called www.thexfactorbookandtour.com, and if you go to the website, you can see a clip on the website of a reality show that we had shot and still trying to shop, as well as you can read a little bit from the book and learn more about what we're doing. It's our hopes and prayers that Brenda and I will be able to go on tour this summer. So if you are an organization or you are part of an organization and you're looking for a speaker or someone to be part of your conference or your expo, please go to the website, thexfactorbookandtour.com, where you can reach out to us and book us to come to your church or to your school or to your community and hear candidly how we were able to come together and work this out. And a lot of couples out there need to know, whether it's the same situation that we face or whatever it is. If you're just having some problems, some animosity, some fighting in your family that's impacting the kids and the extended family, you need to put all that stuff to the side. And Brenda and I, through our lecture, our discussion, can help you get on the right track So life is short and then you die. So why?
And you know what? The transparency that we give during the tour will be such that people can see how we overcame certain obstacles, and we really become candid in our conversation. Whereas it's easier to do that when you have the one-on-one with the audience than it is in a book. You can get both of our reactions at the same time. We can interact with you better, to see you in person, talk to you in person, one-on-one in the audience. I mean, what greater thing is that to have someone who will share their life that really can help you get yours back on track just by seeing it in action.
And you guys see the show on Sunday. Again, we don't have a clue. Brenda and I don't have a clue what the end result will be because, again, they tape us all day. They use a lot of footage. They use a lot of pictures. And they just asked us for our entire life to put together a show that's going to be probably no more than 20 to 25 minutes long. So, like I was telling you earlier, I'm nervous. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what is going to be shown. But I do know one thing. That's Oprah always does quality showing. She's not going to show anything that's going to degrade or hurt or make us look bad. That's what she's all about. She asked
exactly. I love her. I love the shows that she put on. That's on. And we'll be. Did you tell your audience we'll be tweeting? We'll be on Twitter during the show.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, live tweeting,
so they can interact.
And all that. So please watch it. And again, I know that it's going to be an amazing. I know it's the talk of the country right now. I've been getting people saying, "I saw the commercial. People are calling me and text me and all that kind of stuff. So again, I'll be sitting right in front of the TV somewhere. Watching it. Again, after you see the show, if you want to order the book or download the book to your Kindle, your iPad, or your Nook, you can do that on Amazon.com and BarnesNoble.com, as well as order the book from the X Factor Book and Tour.com. You can't go to no bookstore to get it. You can't get it anywhere but from us. So keep that in mind after you see the show and you decide you want to buy the book. And we really appreciate the support that you give us. You've always gave me for what I've done, and as I go into my second phase of my life, I got some great things going on. I'm going to really do a 360-degree on my whole lifestyle. I just want to be more fluid. I want to travel. I want to go to Africa. I want to live out of a suitcase. My good girlfriend, Jazzy Jones, who's one of our fellow air personalities at Loudmouth, I told her on her show the other day that I just want to travel. I just want to. She actually was one of my favorite cities, Brenda, and I told her Istanbul, Turkey. Mm-hmm. And you was with me when we were living in Turkey. And so that was a beautiful city. And one day I'm going to go back. I would love to take Ebony back. Ebony's our daughter because she was born in Turkey. And I would love to take her back. So once I get rise of all this stuff that's carrying around, I'm going to be everywhere. I'm just going to be this nomad. And I am so excited.
Ebony expressed a desire to go to Turkey, and do you know that I found our neighbors today on Facebook? I just on the web, and I need to figure out how to get in contact with them. Darren and Haluk, yes, they are English teachers in Turkey. And they have started a travel business, it looks like. So I would be so happy to get in contact with them. And you know what's so neat is that we have made contact with a couple of other people who we knew in Turkey, a woman from Georgia, and then another man, Eugene. And they have made contact with us through this journey. We have reconnected with people from years ago, and that is in itself is exciting.
That's one thing about Facebook. Back in the day when there was no Facebook, and I'm so old, back in the day when there was no computers and no cell phones. Was it horse and buggy back then? I think it was horse and buggy back in the day. So for now to have access to the Internet and to be able to reach out to people and have Facebook and all these other social media outlets, it's a good thing. And there's some downsides to it as well, but it's overall it's made the world a much smaller place. Without what you do, because I'm not going to keep you on because people, and anybody want to call in, as a producer, anybody online that want to ask Brenda or myself any questions before I let Brenda go? Sonny? Hold on there. Are you going to meet? Okay, if you hit a 1, you want to ask Brenda or myself a question, all you got to do is hit the 1. As you know, I think we got like 12 to 15,000 people who are listening to our show, so a lot of people will go back and listen to it tomorrow and the next day. And so again, we just want to thank everybody who is listening right now from all over the world. I know I got a lot of friends listening all over the world. And if you want to ask us a question, all you got to do is hit number 1. So, Brenda, before I let you go, tell people how they can find you on the Internet, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever you are.
Oh, you can find me at Brenda Stone Browder on Facebook. And, Brenda Stone Browder on Facebook. And you can also find me on Twitter. I'm now a Twitterer. Is that proper? Is that how to say that? I tweet. And I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. So please connect with me, BSB Browder on Twitter.
Gotcha. So hoping everybody look her up. And also, one little secret about Brenda that I'm going to tell you guys is that she is an artist. Our family is very creative. Brenda is an amazing crochet artist. She has made some amazing scarves. She's been doing that for years, as well as she is an amazing cook, and she makes the best apple pies in the world, and had a company that for years sold and made a lot of money, her and her sister, doing pies, apple pies that was named after their Pearlie's pies. So who knows, you might talk her into getting a pie for your next up-and-coming event, especially if you're in the Maryland area. So, Brenda, on that note, I'm going to
hey, it's possible that I could be able to offer those at a store here in Maryland, Brenda's Pies. Look for that in the future. And they're awesome, apple, peach, and cherry cobblers and all kinds of pies. It'll be actually a bookstore called The Rolling Pen. The Rolling Pen, P-E-N, a play on words, because I love to write. I love books, always have. Even before JL came out with On the Down Low and I came out with On the Up and Up, we have always had a love for books, and me especially, and for reading. I think my mother instilled that in me. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so, too. You know, you came from a very good stock. You came from good stock, as old folk would say, good stock. And you'll learn about that in the book, too. I talk about Brenda's upbringing and all those type of things. It needs to really be in place today for today's generation to have very stern, firm parents who don't let you get away with nothing. You know, I grew up in a household where I couldn't even talk. If I even looked like I was going to talk back to my mom or my dad, it was over. The belt switch retrieved, the shoe, it was over. They did not play that, and I never have. It's funny, when I was in Maryland last weekend visiting my daughter, and our children have never cussed around us, ever. And they're in their 30s.
Never.
And I have never said a cuss word around them because that's the respect that they have for us. Never. My daughter will every now and then step and say, Daddy, you trying to get me to cuss. Ooh, I don't want to cuss around my daddy, but if you keep saying stupid stuff, I'm going to have to cuss. So the way we raised our children was based on how we were raised by our parents. And that was in the church, that was getting education, that was being in when the lights came on, that was not having bad the wrong crowd. That was, and our parents did the best they could. And the mistakes that we made, that was on us. But I can take anything back from my late parents, or I'm sure I can't take anything back from her late parents for the great job they did in raising us. So
I am so thankful for our parents. Yes, and also I just wanted to say that, you know, speaking of our upbringing, we reveal some things in the book about our upbringing that we never have before. So you might want to check that out.
Yes, you definitely want to do that. And the book
X Factor, Finding Freedom.
How much is it? How much is a downloadable book? And how much is a book?
The book is $15.95.
$15.95, and how much is the ebook?
The ebook will be $9.99.
$9.99. There you go. The ebook is $15.99, and people should get a copy and be ready. Brenda, thank you so much for being my guest on Night Clock Law with your host, Daddy King. You know, that's my signature name, Daddy King. We appreciate you, and we're going to have you on probably again soon, probably after the show. I'll have to check with the producer, see if we can get you back on again, and maybe get some feedback on what people thought about the Oprah show. We're definitely
I would love to do that for the feedback. Yeah.
Good.
Thank you for having me, Jay.
Give my best to Lauren and the family, and we'll talk soon.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. There you go. You just got the Escaloosa, Emma. The exclusive interview with myself and my ex-wife, Brenda King Browder. You heard it first right here on Loudmouth Talk Radio. Loudmouth is bringing it to you like no other radio station is bringing it. You better hear me. As my cousin say, you heard me? So I'm telling you right now, you heard me? You can't get this. Tom Joyner can't give you this. Michael Bazin couldn't give you this. Tavis Smiley can't give you this. And please, Miss Wendy Williams herself couldn't give you. Matter of fact, we gave it to you before Miss Oprah Winfrey herself gave it to you. So I'm here to tell you right now, we got so much good stuff coming at you that you ain't going to hear no place else but at Loudmouth Talk Radio. And on that note, I'm going to let Sonny give you some information on how to get in contact with us. So, Sonny, take it away. Sonny probably, it's funny, somebody probably trying to eat a bologna sandwich. Hold on a minute, y'all. Let me go outside and get it. Sonny!
People, I do apologize. We found them on work release and we got them cheap. But we want to thank everyone for listening in. Brenda, I just welcome to hear you tonight on the radio show talking with JL. It's just wonderful to hear. I actually just tweeted this. It's just wonderful to hear two people to be able to find themselves, to be able to look past the hurt, forgive each other, heal, and love again. So I know that some of our listeners online is listening online on the internet, and I know that there's some storms going all over the place across the U.S. We've been lucky and blessed. We haven't had a downpour, but if you are listening to us and you had some type of interruption, we did get a blink across. There were some outages in some areas, but the good thing is the show is archivable. So if you lose us for a little bit, I've had to refresh my browser a couple times myself. But we just want to thank everyone for listening and tuning in. We want to thank our sponsors because they're there. They're already here. They're already present. That's how you just bring things and manifest them into the universe. And we do have some exciting things that's be coming up as we're going into the month of May. So we just want to encourage you to keep following us. Follow us on Twitter at Loudmouth. You can actually send us an email if you like to correspond or ask questions or have requests about things at loudmouthmedia@gmail.com. And if you'd like to call into our shows, this number is 347-826-7520. We're broadcasting every week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that way that you guys have the opportunity to come home, get dinner on the table, eat, and listen in, and then get ready for bed to start your day over the next day. And we want to thank all our supporters and our sponsors. Congratulations, JL and Brenda, on the X Factor book. We know it's going to do extremely well. You guys have a story that's very important for people to hear. And most of all, we want to thank the Oprah Winfrey Show for recognizing that JL is a person that needed to have an opportunity to let his voice be heard, because it takes a mighty person to sit on a worldwide show like Oprah's show when she was running the Oprah Winfrey Show and expose themselves, really come to a point of transparency and nakedness. And, unfortunately, I didn't know JL then. But just the time that I've known him and watched him just continuously to grow, that's just a blessing to see that progression. And I'm really, 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 really proud of him having this opportunity with his ex-wife, and his children for their involvement, and his inherited ex-wife husband, who's become a friend. That's cool. So we want to tell everyone to continue to support us. 8 p.m. Night Talk Live with JL King. This Daddy King here is going. I can't tell you what's going to come, but you sure it's going to be something controversial and something interesting. So we're really happy to know that people are listening. Monday nights, tune in for the Universal Mind with Roderick Watkins. Tuesday nights, The Bare Truth, Love, Life, Sex, and Flowers with Jazzy Jones. And myself, I'll be introducing In the Studio with Sonny, which is going to be a great show. Have an opportunity for you guys to talk, interact, and listen to some celebrities, media personalities, different people that are moving and shaking and doing things. So that's going to be an exciting show. So we just want to continue to keep moving. And if you guys have things that you would like to hear, if you would like to have some things that are brought up in topic, we want to recommend that you follow us on Facebook, which you can go straight to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/loudmouthonline. And for all those that are listening, they have businesses, they have some type of movement, they have some type of things that they want the community and the public to know, we encourage you to advertise with us. You can contact us at our Loudmouth Media offices, 706-363-3895. JL, you there?
I'm here.
So you're excited? Sunday night, 9 p.m. on OWN. So check your local cable satellite providers. Make sure you tune in. This brother's going up first. And as you can see, OWN is just developing. I just want to tell Oprah, I'm so proud of her. People, this is the thing, JL, I'm going to say this. People doubt, and it's so important to have vision. I'm a person, I can speak from the gut on this. Sometimes you have things that work and some things that don't work well. And you have to know when to make a decision to make a shift. And I'm so proud of Oprah making that decision to work with Tyler Perry and for her to keep her vision going in spite of what people thought, what the statistics said. I've always believed and always knew that she would, overcome this. And just like you, it's a great thing to see you continue your brand. And now you're starting to give and give doses and doses into other people. So, JL, as we're ending this, why don't you share with people about how to make contact with you and kind of give a refresher on your show and what people should be able to tune in and see on Sunday.
God, first of all, thank you, Sonny, so much. I'm going to say this, too. I'm sitting here pulling pollen out my nose while Sonny was talking. I was at the park today, and we went to see this. I'm not trying to pull no boogers out, but my nose is itchy. I'm just here pulling, and I'm sure everybody in the studio probably, what are you doing?
JL, they can hear you talking about boogers on the air.
I don't care. Well, you got to keep it real. I
will tell you, this show, eventually we did first start as Night Talk Live with JL and Sonny, but now y'all see why I left. He over here digging in his nose. He got boogers on the table. Y'all, I'm just going to tell y'all the truth. And no tissue. He over here wiping it.
It's pollen.
He want to blame it on the pollen. Anytime. Let me tell you how y'all can tell when somebody digging in their nose. When their fingers start separating from the tip, like right on the end.
I don't care. And if you open up your mouth, you're going to get pollen in your mouth. So I'm trying to get it out before it go down my throat. Anyway, I'm going to say this, too. One thing Sonny did not say, and I'm going to say this, too, that hopefully, prayerfully, with my fingers and toes crossed, you guys will see Sonny and I on the show on Sunday, because that was our very first meeting where we started talking about doing this show. And I insisted that the own producers catch Sonny and I working it out.
And Ink, our baby Ink.
And our band Ink, yeah.
Ink, our young lady who did the music.
Did
our little jingle. So they saw a good aspect of this coming together. That was great. And Ink is just growing in leaps and bounds. I'm so proud of that baby.
So, and also there's going to be a lot of our friends going to be on the show. We did I ain't going to tell you everything, but the show.
Yeah, shut.
But anyway, watch it, because y'all can just run my damn mouth, and I'm going to tell you the whole show. So,
let them have vision, Jay.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Brenda said, I need to talk to Brenda some more. I met Brenda when she was here, but I see what she means.
I need a Bloody Mary.
You've been doing this a long time. You've always been long-winded.
I'm the Bloody Mary. But anyway, for future shows, somebody just whispered in my ear that I need to do some show with some other families and have come on. And I really want to get some more dynamic guests on the show. We did a great show a couple weeks ago with authors. It was amazing.
Let me share this too, JL. Okay, you got somebody that tweeted and said, I think it's going to be a book that helps healing for many people, The X Factor, How to Love Again. Thanks for sharing your story. And this young lady, Oh, I'm sorry, I did kind of say that fast. I'm going to reiterate that one more time. We're following our Twitter. Our people are listening to it.
Okay,
people are listening to it. But one of my favorite people, she's actually our own ambassador, and this is one of our other baby, Lionel's buddies, Miss Jackster. She's on Twitter, and she's one of those great people that has really latched on to the own ambassador piece. And she was just saying she's listening. I let her know about the show on Sunday, and she said that she thinks this book is going to be great for healing many people. So that's
thank you so much. I also want to say that, again, I got 3 books I want to give away. So this is what I'm going to do. If you don't call in and ask a question, if you hit us up on our Facebook page, if you are the 13th, the 33rd, and the 60th message, then I will make sure you get a copy of the new book, The X Factor. So please go to our Facebook like page and just say, I want a book. All you have to do is, I want a book. And I'll make sure that the books go in the mail to you next week before I go to Los Angeles. I'm saying that hopefully you'll get a chance to see Sonny and myself birthing this baby on the show. Also, I want anybody out there who are doing anything big. If you got any charity event or a special event, I want you to contact Sonny so we can promote what you're doing, as well as if you are someone who would like to be a guest on the show. I'm always getting people who are always Facebook and be messy about, you should do something about this or about that. So if you're an expertise and you would like to come on the show, get in contact with Sonny on Facebook and pitch your idea to her, and then she will find the right show for you. It could be Jazzy's show or Roger's show or her show or even my show. So, again, we created this show for you. And it's funny how originally it was just going to be really focused on the LGBTQ community, but it's come full circle now, and now we are just celebrating everybody, not just the LGBTQ community, but just everybody. We're all about uplifting, motivating, and inspiring and entertaining our listeners. So, again, we want you, and we want you to tell other people about it, and we want you to be part of the show because we are doing it every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday just for you. And, Sonny, anything else I need to talk about tonight? Oh, next week, you know what? I got a couple things that I want to talk about next Thursday. I may be in Los Angeles, so I may not be on the air, so you may have to get somebody to fill in for me. Oh, okay. You hear what the boss lady said? She said I may be on the air from Los Angeles.
You see what I got to deal with?
I may go get Holly Berry since I'll be out in Los Angeles. Let me call Holly.
So if y'all see him on TMZ that he been stomping her.
No,
you heard him first.
I may get Nene. You know, Nene's a Hollywood. First of all, speaking of Nene Leakes, did you guys hear today that she got her own spin-off show? It's called I Dream of Nene. And she's getting $1 million per season. I just, ooh-wee. Come on, go, Miss Nene, called I Dream of Nene.
You know that's why Greg ain't stupid. He like, we're going to get remarried.
You know, Greg gave Nene a 15-karat diamond engagement ring.
He had to step it up, buddy.
And I don't know, he had to borrow the money from Nene to pay for it, I'm sure, because he ain't got no money.
I'm trying to tell you. He's selling landscape rocks. He doing something.
You know, sure. I need to buy me a Nene. I'll be a stay-at-home man, too. Please, I always want to be a stay-at-home husband. Okay. I would love to be a stay-at-home husband. I'll cook and hard clean the house. I sure would. So, you know,
she's a house band. She's a house band. Not a housewife. She's a house band.
I'll be whatever they want me to be. I will be. Trust me. So while I'm in L.A., I may try to get Miss Nene on my show at the Night Talk Live next Thursday. So I'll be in the Hollywood Hills. If I can't get Nene, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get somebody famous on my show next Thursday. You guys got to tune in and see who I know.
All you got to do is just walk on the boulevard or go down Melrose.
You
bound to run into somebody, or go over there to the Beverly. Somebody will be walking through.
Beverly Hilton. Yeah, I'm gonna get somebody.
I might have to jet ski out there too, but we go down there. I always love to go to San Diego and cut through and go to Tijuana. Just look at people. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna just look. Get on my show. What's your show? Any your show on Wednesday?
I'm just chilling. What you
see? That's what I say.
I had to sit here and watch you pick buzzers, but now you want to rush me off the phone. See how you are?
She told me.
You're so funny. See how people treat
you?
She said I'm leaving people. I'm about to get off
giving you your own show, and it's all about you. And it's all about you because I want to be all about you. Then Miss Thing gets on and try to haul my show. And you see, she needs to get a life. So that's what she needs to do. I'm going to be ignorant. She needs to get a life. So, Miss CEO of Loudmouth Talk Radio, get a life and stay off my show, you know? But anyway, we love she's so excited about what she's doing, and I get excited too, but she needs to get a life. But anyway. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm rambling. I don't like to ramble, and I'm hungry. I got some chicken, so I need to go eat some chicken. I said I have chicken, but I don't have no chicken. I need to get something, and I need to take a shower. I need to get comfortable. I need to relax. Scandal don't come on tonight, so I don't watch that anyway. But so all you Scandal watchers, don't worry about it. It's not coming on tonight. And I read somewhere today or heard that they started a petition to take Scandal off the air. So all you Scandal folk, y'all better find out what's really going on. I don't know because I don't watch it. But anyway, let me say this. If you guys have not watched The Voice, I'm a big fan of The Voice. My boy Usher is an amazing addition to that show. Also, I've been watching American Idol. Nikki looks so hot and sexy to me. And the girl, the heavyset sister, I don't know what her name is on American Idol, but she sings her ass off. Last night she did a couple of Mariah Carey songs, that song that Mariah did with Whitney Houston, I Believe in Miracles. I was crying and boo-hooing in the bed, and I was falling out, and he thought I was at a church service, and I couldn't stand it, and I was like, oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. And then I was on Facebook. Everybody was crying and falling out, too, so I wasn't by myself. But if you got to get a chance, we got to really vote for this sister because she could sing her lungs out. I can't think of her. She's a heavyset sister. There's only two sisters in the final five. The heavyset sister sings her lungs out. Matter of fact, tonight it's on. That comes 9 o'clock. So I'm about to log off so I can go watch American Idol so I can see if she is still on another week because tonight is Elimination Week. So on that note, my fellow Night Talk fans and my people who I love and who follow me, I want you to know from the bottom of my heart, I love you. And as I always say on Facebook, live your life with faith over fear. And until we meet again next Thursday, I look forward to hearing from you. I know I'm going to get 1 billion text messages, Facebook messages on Sunday night, and I look forward to getting those. Also, to win a copy of the book, please go to our Facebook page, which is Night Talk Live with JR and Sonny. And on that page, you can say, I want a book, and then we will pick 3 of you and make sure you get a book. Be safe. We live in a crazy world. Always watch your back. Always stay prayed up. And always say something nice to someone else if that's nothing but giving them a smile. I love you, and God bless.
Talk live with Jay and Sonny. They talk about it all, the serious and the funny. LGBT community, keep it 100. We gon' be honest, ooh, we gon' be honest. Tonight's gonna be controversial. I'm predicting in the scripture with no rehearsal. Keep the whole world tuned in. Night Talk Radio, Night Talk Live, Night Talk Live, Night Talk Live. Don't touch the dial, tune in now. Night Talk Live, Night Talk Live, Night Talk Live. Turn it up now, 'cause we on now. Night Talk Radio, Night Talk Radio, Night Talk Radio. JL and Sonny.